Hello, this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you for joining me today. And today we're going to make the card that goes with this little box. So do you remember I brought you this little box at the beginning of August, I think. I made these little boxes and they're made with a beautiful die which is from the Little Treats. It's called the Little Treat box. And this die, you just cut it out and you can just fit this box together really quickly. They're so simple to do, but so lovely. And the other dies that come with it, so it's this stamp set that it coordinates with, Little Treats. And the other dies that come with it are lovely too. I've used this one on there and on my card. So 3 going along there. But really lovely little dies, little tags, and these cut out stamped images, and then these are just images on their own. So really lovely, I love it. Really looking forward to using that a bit more. But I made these packages, and I made this one as well. And so this has got a matching set. I want to make a card today. I'm actually going to make a lot more of these because these are going to be my customer thank yous for this month, going out to all my lovely customers who shopped with me in July. So they're going to get a coordinating card and gift this month. So let's leave the card there so we can refer to it. Pop these boxes away and let's get started. So I'm starting with a normal card blank, except this one was portrait fold like that. This one I'm going to do tent fold. So it's going to stand up like that. But exactly the same. Doesn't really make any difference. It's just easy to photograph if it's this way. And I always forget, but I'm trying being really hard recently to remember. Okay, and then we need a strip of designer series paper. Now this was in Misty Moonlight. This one to match my box is in Magenta Madness. I need a strip that's 5 centimetres wide. And I'm going to leave the length, although it's going to be a bit long for my card because I'll trim that off after. So I'm going to do 5 centimetres with my little trimmer. Just going to use my mini trimmer. 5 centimetres. There we go. And then that is just going to glue down the side of your card here. So you can butt it up against the edge there, making sure there's no white that shows. And this will overlap. You can then trim that off. So I'm just going to put some Tombow liquid glue, multi-purpose glue. I use this because, I say this on every video, I use liquid glue a lot because it gives you wiggle room. And if you're a beginner, which a lot of my videos are aimed at, I don't ever do anything really complicated or with really fussy techniques. And if you're a beginner, it really is one of the best glues to go for because it gives you a chance to correct any errors after you've done them. If you use double-sided tape or any of our tape runners, seal, you won't get that chance. Once it's glued down, it's glued down. So you can see this, I can wiggle it around and get it really nice. So I can put that down there and I can press, and I know that that's going to be right buttered up against there. And then I can just trim that off. I'm not going to trim it off quite yet because what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with this little decorative piece. Now this is an edging which I use quite a lot in my crafting, which is from the dies that go with this set. So this set is called Meant to Be, sort of Valentine-y wedding set. And then the dies, here's the die, that's the die that I've used, this border, but it's got loads of lovely hearts, flowers, borders, really lovely set. I like this set a lot. And that's from there. So I've just cut that out, hoping soon that I can do a bit of die cutting on camera. The reason I don't die cut is because my Big Shot is very bulky, very heavy, and it's in a real state because I've had it since 2006. It owes me no favours, but it is now on its last legs. In fact, yesterday it started protesting when I wanted to die cut something. I had to keep turning things around. So I know I was due a new one, but anyway, in between times I had ordered the new, because I can pre-order it as a demo, the new Stampin' cut and emboss machine. So once I've got that, I'll be able to show you a little video of how that is if you're needing one. I know a lot of my customers are beginners and haven't yet explored die cutting, so I'll be really excited to bring you news of die cutting. It does open up a whole new realm to your crafting. There we go. Right, and then I have cut 3 circles from Just Jade because the colouring that we're doing in this box is Magenta Madness and Just Jade. So I've cut my 3 circles from Just Jade, which I'm going to position here and just glue them down. Am I going to glue them first and then? Yes, I might as well. I was wondering whether to glue the daisies on first. Don't think it makes much difference. So trying to get these reasonably spaced apart. So that one there, want them in the centre and reasonably spaced apart. If I do this one down the bottom, then I can make sure the middle one goes exactly between them. So that one about the same space as the other one and in the middle. And then this one is going to pop in the middle there. There we go. So I'm going to explore some other colour themes with these when I make them. The reason they're using all the in colours is because that was the challenge. That was the video that I did. But now that I'm not tied to using in colours, I'm going to explore with some of the other colours to make them. Right, that's it. Now I need some daisies. Now I've cut 1, 2. I'm going to cut another one, do another one on camera just to show you how I made them. It's exactly the same as I made the daisies on here. But if you haven't watched that video, so this is our medium daisy punch. So you will need 2 daisies punched out. And then just come in with your bone folder or something else that's equivalent that you can just use to manipulate the paper so that the petals curl up. Don't be too rough because you'll pull the petals off. Ask me how I know. Just be really careful there. There we go. And then you just need a little bit of glue in the centre here. And now you want the petals to be in between each other, and it does take a little while. So it has to be absolutely central, otherwise it doesn't look right. There we go, that's done. And then each of these daisies is going to plonk in the middle of our circles. So this is another very quick and easy card to make. Obviously, being my customer thank yous, they can't be very complicated because I have quite a lot to make. So I usually spend a day making my customer thank you gifts and cards, and I think that might be my plan for tomorrow, which will be lovely. By this time this video goes out, they might well have been received. Right, now in the middle is this centre. It's a stamp from the Arranger wreath. I did show you when I made the boxes. It's Arranger wreath, and the die is from the Wreath Builder dies. So I've just stamped it and coloured it, and I've got a few that were spare left over, so I wasn't going to do it again. If you want to see how I made the centres, just pop over to the video where I made the boxes. It's the Stamp Around UK on the 1st of August. It was published, so if you need to have a look for that. So I've got 3 little centres here. That I need to plonk on there. When I've done some in the other colours, I will bring them back on my blog and just give you a little glimpse of the other colourways. This is quite nice though, isn't it? I've never really done a coordinated gift and card before. I always intend to, but then I always intend up making cards and I can never then catch up with the gift. But because I did it the other way round this time, the gift first. So that's maybe what I need to do in future. There we go, that's it. And the last thing we need to do is to stamp. And I used a thank you from 4 Seasons Floral. One of the reasons I bought this stamp set was because I like them. Haven't actually used the floral stamps yet. Need to get around to doing that. So I'm just going to take that stamp, try and get it straight. So I'm going to line it up with a line from the grid paper and then bring my block to it. So hopefully that's straight. And then a bit of Magenta Madness. If it doesn't go on straight, what I would do is just to tell you if yours goes wrong, if you get something, you can always cut out a little label and put it over top of where you've stamped. It's always a risk stamping directly onto a card blank, especially after you've decorated it, because all your hard work might be ruined. And there we go, that just goes near the bottom. Of course you can see through this one, so you can get it straight like that. And that's done. Very, very quick and easy. should be my name really, quick and easy cards, all I ever do. There we go, 2 cards and they're matching gifts. Like I say, I'm going to do them in lots of other colours. So I'll bring them to you on my blog if you want to have a look. Do follow my blog. You can sign up to get email reminders when my blog comes out, and you'll just get an email telling you that I've posted. And you can unsubscribe at any time, it doesn't matter. But that's it, and that's it from me today. If you'd like to buy any of these products, the medium daisy punch, the little treat box dies, the stitched Be Mine dies, this paper is from the 6x6 stacks, and these are the 2020 to 22 in colour papers, Magenta Madness ink and Whisper White card, and this is just jade. These green ones are just jade card. So I think that's all you need to know. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you'll have a lovely day. Do come back and watch another video another day. Lovely to have you here, and I'd love it if you could comment as well. I do like reading your comments. But that's it from me today, and I will see you soon. Bye.